Well, what did I say? It's simple. In the race to 7 rounds, Sergey Kovalev cannot beat Andre Ward. I knew it, and anybody with half a brain knew that. All right? Look, first off, I want to give a real big shout out to both fighters. This fight was hyped up. It wasn't a lot of hype surrounding this fight, but you know, the tension was in there. The tension was thick. Everybody knew it was 2 prime fighters coming into the ring, and this fight clearly lived up to everything that we expected it to be. All right. I don't think either fighter should hold their head down. They bought it. They left it all in the ring. But the better fighter won. Period. It's clearly Andre Ward. I don't understand how people can get this twisted. All right, look, round one was a Ward. Round one, Andre Ward won the first round. Okay, Sergey won the second. Sergey won the third round. Ward won the fourth. From then on, Ward cleaned it out. See, what people need to understand is this, okay? Andre Ward, the style that Andre Ward fights is based off on how the judges score fights. How do you score fights? Clean punches, effective aggression, defense, and ring generalship. Look, man, understand something. By round 5, who had ring generalship? It was Andre Ward. Who had better defense? Andre Ward. Kovalev's aggression was ineffective. So we scored that for Ward. Clean, effective punches. It was Kovalev in the early part of the fight. It was Kovalev in the early part of the fight. But when Andre Ward won round 5, I said, game over. It's a wrap. Because round 6, 7, 8, and 9, Ward was grooving. Ward was getting warmed up when Kovalev started the gas. Those body shots was brutal. It wouldn't surprise me. It would not surprise me if Kovalev is going to be pissing blood. He got hit in his body so much. His urine should be as dark as it ever has been because Ward went to his body like nobody business. That man chopped the tree down. He chopped the tree down. And the crazy thing about it is, Ward used the body attack to get his head back in the game. But by round 6, but when Ward started tallying up, see, people don't understand something. Body shots are power shots. Okay? You have jabs and you have power shots. Anything that's not a jab is a power shot, includes the body attack. Ward went to the body and started piling up points. He dictated pace. Therefore, he was winning rounds. That's how you score fights. I don't understand what people are looking at. People just look at punches thrown and that's it. You just can't look at punches thrown. You score fights based on the 10-point must system. Period. There's no deviation from the process. You know? So, look, by the time round 8 came along, Ward was in cruise control, and there was nobody that could deny that this was an Andre Ward fight. It was an Andre Ward fight. This was a Ward fight in every way, shape, form, or fashion. If Kovalev wouldn't have knocked Ward down in round 2, it would have been 10 rounds to 2, easy win for for Ward. It would have been an easy 10 rounds to 2 decision. Wouldn't even been no need for a rematch. And in all fairness, it really is no need for a rematch, but I do want to see it. I do want to see the rematch. Ward and Kovalev 2 should be a big time fight. Look, man, Kovalev has no reason to hang his head. He has no reason to hang his head. Okay, this should not affect his ranking. I still think that like I said, I still think a rematch should happen. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what I don't know if if they're gonna have a rematch right then and there. I believe that Kovalev right now, if they don't get a fight, I think that Adonis Stevenson should be be getting the winner, which is obviously Ward. But before Adonis Stevenson enters the picture, I would love to see Ward and Kovalev getting on again. Again, man, I don't know how cats is scoring fights. I don't know. But then again, I do know. It's so many so-called boxing experts that still look at boxing through the eyes of a casual fan, and I do not understand why. It amazes me that people still don't know what they see. All right? I told everybody, in a race to 7, Kovalev cannot beat Andre Ward in a race to 7. Simple. Ward won the first. Kovalev won 2 and 3 and 4. After round 5, it was a wrap. He dictated pace, i.e. Reed generalship. Ward had the better defense. Clean, effective punching. That was clearly Ward, especially in the later rounds. Come on now. How you scoring fights, man? How y'all scoring fights? I'm trying to figure this one out. All right? But like I said, though, Kovalev has no real reason to hang his head low. He did what he could do. What he did against Bernard Hopkins wasn't going to work against Andre Ward. Sergey Kovalev was so gassed. He was gassed by round 5. He was gassed by rounds 5 and 6. He was gassed. He stopped working behind his jab. He was a stationary target. He let Ward get into his groove. I don't know what fight that people was watching, but come on, dog. I'm trying to tell you. Come on, man. Y'all got to learn how to watch fights, man. Big shout out to Andre Ward and Sergey Kovalev. Like I said, if you stream the fight, I don't know what's wrong with you. You can't get mad when 2 fighters in their prime going for the pound for pound title, and the lineal. Adonis Ward won the fight. He got hardware, but Adonis Stevenson is still the lineal champ. It is what it is. Adonis Stevenson beat the man who beat the man. Ain't a whole lot to that. But but Ward is the number 1 pound for pound fighter. Period. Hands down. End of story. There's nothing else left to be said about that. The fight went how I thought it was gonna go. Ward got knocked down. He battled adversity. He showed the fire, the heart, the determination, and the resilience of a champion. And when Kovalev was under fire, he showed the same thing. I'm not mad at this fight at all, but I know I just like being right. Till the next time, man, it's your boy AC. I holla. Peace.